just got interested in it, and it hung me.
Yeah?
I mean, it took me. I couldn't help it. I had to go and do it. And I did over 20 years. And you can't believe the photograph. This is something else. It's not Cabbage Town.
This is certainly Cabbage Town here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 2 kids there. And
look at the little girls.
yeah.
That's very sweet.
Yeah, and that's one they peeping out from behind the door.
Yeah, and the dog's down there too, I think.
We had a lot of that, but we would make friends quickly. Because they liked the photographs, and I spent a fortune
on film.
The photographs for all those years.
I can believe that.
That was black and white, and I painted it.
I see that. I see that. I see that. Look at the house. It's just barely there, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is.
Well, she was proud of herself, wasn't she? She's a girl.
Absolutely. I think she's thinking we're going to live with it.
Yeah. You can see some of these.
Yeah.
Which of these people do you remember now? Because it's been a long time, huh?
Oh yeah, it's been way back in the early 1980s. Most of them.
There's a whole family there.
Yeah. Well, the families really got into my work because I gave them photographs.
It was the right thing to do.
Huh?
It was, and they got something out of it. It wasn't just something being taken from them.
It didn't cost them anything. All they had to do was get in front of the camera. And they really liked the photograph. And you can imagine what that does for me.
Oh, well, they're great. They're all great. Who do you remember here? Which of these people do you remember?
All of them. They built into me. I worked with this kid. She was born in Cabbage Town.
Yeah.
And when she got a little older, the parents moved to some northern county.
Then she stayed?
You know, and then just right at her age here, she's just back from somewhere in the north, back to Cabbage Town.
Oh, she came back.
Yeah, she came back. And absolutely poor, no money.
Yeah, you can tell that, you know, she's living in a place that there's not a whole lot of money there.
But a very attractive woman.
What about this woman down here?
Oh, that was a very interesting. That was the strongest woman I've ever known, in every way. I mean, she just, you better watch it, you don't cross her. And those are her children right there. And she was such a good person to photograph, though. And she would just, I could sit down and shoot 4 or 5 rolls of film with her.
Just easy.
And she knew she was going to get copies. That was my secret. She was giving them copies.
Now this is a little different. She actually looks like...
Oh, she's just horsing me around.
Oh, that's why.
She's putting other kids in there up against the wall, and she's looking like she's really taken back and interested. Which I think she was, but she got her hands on both sides there.
Yeah. Do you remember, what about, do we talk about this woman up here?
Yes, she was sort of a person that didn't give you too much information, but she didn't have to. She was just so full of art. Every time she'd move, I'd get a picture.
Oh yeah, attitude.
And she's just fantastic. But she was, these people, you know, they would move and go.
And then he'd come back.
Yeah, sometimes they would.
Like you said, this woman had just come back.
Yeah. But they were so genuine, and few of them had any photographs at all. And they were just.
Oh, and then they had great pictures that told the whole story about who they were.
Yeah. And if they got in front of the camera, you could be assured that they were going to get a photograph.
Yeah.
So, no question about that.
She almost looks like she's trying to be grown up, doesn't she? And yet she has,
yeah.
She looks so sad there.
But the composition, she's taken her own picture here. I didn't do anything.
Really?
Simply pulled the trigger. But she's a very, very intelligent young lady.
What about these desperados up here?
Well, both of them are dead now, but they were both extremely poor. The father person here had several children. He was really a good provider, and he had a massive stroke, which you can see there, and they just had nothing. I mean, just nothing. I would feed them and give them a lot of food together. No, I didn't feed them totally, but they were just sort of kind people.
Tell me about these little girls here.
Well, they were fascinating to me. Every time I take their picture, I could get exalted myself because it's such an art composition.
Well, this one is almost like an imp.
Yeah, and so they're all barefooted, ready to be pictured up. And I hate the post that one was wrapping itself around there, but I think it really made a good picture.
It did, it did.
And I don't think she had that in mind. I see a lot of people sitting on the porch.
Nobody had air conditioning, did they? So they were out on the porch.
They had no air conditioning. So, up in somebody's car once in a while. But they were extremely poor.
Now these girls are, well, I don't think I've seen these three girls before. Why is it a couple of girls and a boy? I got so many of them, I'm going to read them until I see them. I didn't know if there was no light. What about this couple here?
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite couples. I took a lot of pictures of those people, man and wife.
They look like they really, they were happy together then, huh?
You believe it, yes. That's something they had that a lot of people didn't.
Happiness?
But the money, somehow they learned to cope with it. I couldn't have.
This one I can't figure out. I don't even know what's going on here.
Well, he's got two. He picked up these cardboard.
Yeah.
Individuals.
Yeah.
And they're by his side.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he takes a picture with them.
Yeah, he was having fun, huh?
Yeah. They were a brilliant kid. I think he did real well after he got out of Cabbage Town. Oh.
Well, we've got I don't think I've seen this woman here. It's old, isn't it?
It's too common. It's so common it's good.
Yeah, yeah. So over on Pearl Street, there's they're all in front of a pickup truck. There's a guy with a beard and glasses on. And it looks like, I don't know what it looks like. You want to take it off?
I can't see it that well. I shouldn't have a memory of it, but I can't.
She's talking to her boyfriend up here.
Yeah. They had a dance every Saturday.
Did they?
Sort of a community get together. And people who had lived there years ago would come back.
They come back for the
come back for the festival.
I remember going to one of the festivals. It was once a year, wasn't it, or was it?
Well,
you say they had dance every week?
Yeah, they had for a long time. They did, and you could go down there, and they provided music. Somebody provided music. And they had plenty of music.
Well, this is a black girl here with her.
Yeah, well, that was a little uncommon. even in Cabbage Town, but it worked there.
It worked here, huh?
Yeah,
It worked for both of them.
yeah.
Boy, he looks like he's had a hard life.
You better believe it. Yeah, a lot of these people did.
Oh, there's a mixed race couple.
Yeah.
What you said was rare even for...
That's her child, but
Yeah.
it is mixed, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, you love who you love. Sometimes it works out just very well. It's a black family, I assume. I don't know where that would be.
Yeah. It's a little too dark.
Yeah, well, not every exposure is perfect, is it? Oh yeah, you have a lot of pictures of her. She's older here, isn't she?
Yeah.
The same woman, but a good bit older.
Extremely poor.
It's good hair. How do these people get by?
How did what?
How did they get by? How did they find, you know, it all looks like none of them had enough money to really get beyond where they were.
I never knew how they ate, but they did.
Peanut patch, boiled peanuts. Oh, there's the cutouts we saw on,
You saw that.
yeah, on the street coming down.
There was some out-of-town people.
Oh, that explains it. They didn't.
Town. And they said something off remark to me.
Now look at that baby. That baby is so frail looking.
He's a nurse.
I'm sorry?
I said, he's a nurse. He doesn't suckle the baby, but he gives the baby bottles and stuff.
Oh, it was he was the one that was always taking care of the kid. You can see he's doing his best, isn't he?
He's a beautiful child.
Now we've seen this guy before.
Yeah.
That's the one you told me that.
Well, he really was a little above Cabbage Town, but he had a lot of friends down there. And I think he had a girlfriend or two.
Yeah.
But he was very intelligent. And a likable chap, too.
Well, that's an old picture there, isn't it?
Yeah. And the woodcutter over here and all this, I could get so excited with something like this, I could almost fart myself to death. And this poor child looked like she's about to cramp up and die. She was having a bad cramp.
Oh.
And I helped her get to the hospital last time we did this picture. I don't know what happened with that. She went to...
But she did have to go after that.
But you can tell she's in severe pain.
Well, it's a good thing you were there.
This happened a lot, particularly on Sunday. These people were good at collecting around somebody's house, you know, and just build up a pile of people. And they would communicate with each other and get to know each other better or whatever. But it wasn't unusual to have a large group of people. I don't know how many are there, 10, 12.
They sort of look like the more prosperous ones.
They're not. And there just was very few people with, yeah, that's the same woman, I believe, that was over there.
Well, she has a nice piece of, she has a little bit of jewelry.
Yeah. A little later photograph. But you know, something that was surprising to me, these people were almost, I can't remember having any major problem with their honesty.
Oh, yeah.
They seem to be very, very honest.
She's getting up there. She's on a can of paint.
Yeah, he's got to be as tall as the rest of them.
And look at this one. He's just kind of pouting, isn't he?
The expression on his face.
Yeah. It tells the whole story, doesn't it?
This is a good couple. I've photographed them a lot. And they had children. And it could almost be a book itself.
Just these people.
Yeah. No, I mean just this family.
Just this family.
Yeah, I might have taken 100 pictures of people. I think there's a dog in her arm, really, not a baby.
It is a dog. I see that now.
Well, she's getting ready. Got to strangle it. I don't know.
Well, that guy's had a tough life, hasn't he? Is this the one that didn't? You're talking. Was this one of the guys that was just completely down on their luck?
He was kind of. I wouldn't say totally retarded, but he was limited, and just went around smiling like that, and seemed like he.
That's what got him by.
Pieces, I don't know.
Trying to not make any enemies.
Yeah.
No, that's the family that we've seen so much of.
Yeah, that's his sister. That's his wife.
They do look alike, don't they?
No.
And these are the guys that he told me didn't have anything.
And I worked in public welfare for years. I've never seen poor home environment activities than these people had. And somehow they survived and they didn't lose weight. I don't know how they kept it up.
Sometimes cheap food is cheap calories. Her baby? Must be, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did that. I had almost on all of them, of the contact sheets where I had them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was no trouble getting a group like this.
Well, you would just get a couple together and the rest would start showing up.
Seen with the camera, that's all. The baby looking up.
Yeah, that's kind of sideways.
Yeah.
I think we've seen this girl. It's beautiful light. This is shot a little. The light is just so nice in this Oraien.
Well, I rarely use the flash. Depending mostly on.
Oh, it's so nice and soft. Oh, she's drinking a Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the one you said that was the strongest woman you knew. Or am I mistaken?
Yeah, she is pretty strong. And that's her baby. It's got a beer in her hand, and these are two of her children upstairs.
Yeah.
But,
oh, look at these kids, huh?
Yeah. I think they were close sisters. Let me see.
Sure.
Yeah. There's two of them there.
Oraien, did you print these yourself or what?
He printed all these. And he hand-colored them.
I took and developed
These are
them.
hand-colored?
Yeah, those are all hand-colored.
Yeah, those are some that had bad stains or whatever on them, and I just took them and covered it up. And
Oh. So you'd experiment with the ones that came out of the fixer a little off.
They're wonderful.
Yeah, they're vibrant.
Oh, gosh, that's scary.
Now, is that Halloween or is that just sometime during the year?
They had some organizations would come down during the holiday seasons a lot of times.
And she was Annie.
Yeah, and she could be whoever they made her out to be.
That was a big kick, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, now she looks strong-willed. Oh, it's the Last Supper.
Yeah, that's what I call it.
Yeah. Wow, the house doesn't look like it has much to it, does it?
It didn't have anything.
It was just stripped out, huh?
Yeah. Extremely.
Now you like this girl.
Yeah.
She's a beauty, isn't she?
I'm telling you. Yeah. That's the one mother of that little girl you were talking about earlier.
Oh, this one, I'll go back one, Steve.
Made pretty good herself after her parents died.
This woman here.
Yeah, somebody adopted her, and she got through college and had had an excellent job. I don't know how these color things that I did. I just couldn't waste the negative.
No, that's fine. That's a good one. Oops.
Which kid is this?
Well, she had this expression just carried me away.
It is kind of scary, isn't
She
it?
just jumped up there and got by that background and I took the picture.
Now this girl is just.
I mean, she is just so common. and just a lovely person.
Now look at this. This is. You don't have many of these, but this is exactly the way Cabbage Town looked back then. Everyone had their washout. All the houses are about the same.
Absolutely. That's absolutely Cabbage Town when I was there.
Mm-hmm. That's from '80 then, because I saw you had that one dated. Oh, look at him.
Yeah, you got all dressed up.
Yeah.
They're really good.